Hi, welcome back to Zach of All Trades. I'm Zach, and this will be the beginning of a series I'm going to call Rising from the Ashes. Let's start things out with a quick eye test, shall we? Can you see the trailer? 3.5 years ago, when I bought this bike, I bought it with the intention of stripping it down and making sort of a Scrambler cafe racer sort of thing out of it. I bought this model specifically because I like what they turn out like as such. I didn't really intend to buy the one with all the fairings and all that stuff on there because I was just going to strip it off anyway. Well, I found this one. I bought it from the original owner. It's a 1995. Bought it from the original owner, and when I got it home, man, I just couldn't bring myself to tear anything off of it because it's kind of a rare bike, the color and model combination, and I discovered that it's such a pristine example of that bike. I mean, the guy took really good care of it. So I couldn't really, man, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't strip all the fairings and stuff off of it. Well, it's with sorrow in my heart and pain in my body that I must report that's no longer an obstacle. You see that trailer that you may or may not have seen in the shadows on that photo? 20 minutes before that was even harder to see in the bright beaming sunshine as I rounded a corner that I've rounded many times before, and that trailer utterly disappeared. And I made contact between 20 and 30 miles an hour. Now, by the grace of God, all the x-rays show that everything is unbroken. The knee, a little banged up, but it'll be okay. The ribs, well, they suck, but they're going to heal. It could have been a lot worse. I will just leave it at that. But what it leaves me with is this clean slate to start the project that I was going to do in the first place. It is somewhat bittersweet, but let's go ahead and peel back the layers and see what we've got to work with. Yeesh. If you ride a Motobrick and you've noticed that you have a lot of vibration sounds, just a hunch, but I think this might be a lot of it. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, and I really don't even know if this is a good next move, but you got a bolt here and one down below it that I think holds the bulk of the fairing to the headstock there. There's one on either side, so I want to loosen them up and see if it lets go. I got another bolt on the other side first. See if I can show you this and hold the camera at the same time. That one, and there's one hidden down here. Oops, down here back behind this wire bundle, about where my finger is. Now, the unmasking. Maybe. Whoa. Once I finish getting this thing all stripped down and figure out which parts that I'm going to reuse, everything else is going to be up for grabs in exchange for a donation towards the project. I'll do some sort of a inventory, probably in a video format. That way you can see what's available and what sort of condition it's in, so that if you have a flying brick, or if you know someone who does and needs some parts, you can send me an email at zackofalltradesdiy@gmail.com. That's zackofalltradesdiy@gmail.com. We can work something out. Look at this thing, will ya? Dang. No wonder they call it a flying brick. I think I love it. Like I said, this is a little bit bittersweet, but I'm excited to be getting into it. We'll see you next time.